morning, everybody. So we thought we'd start the show with the end of the show.
How about that?
How about that? So we want to say good morning to everyone that's listening while doing other things. What are they doing, Chet?
Hopefully not going and getting stitches took out their mouth like I did yesterday.
I didn't think she took them out. I thought she put more in.
No, she took the stitches out yesterday.
Oh, did she replace them?
Nope. I got to go back on the 10th, March the 10th, and then they're going to dig another hole inside of my gum and knock the bottom end of that tooth off and get the abscess out. So in the meantime, I'm on antibiotics until they can go do that.
I love the way you describe things. So we want to say good morning to everyone that's listening while doing other things. And they are doing everything out there today, from working to shoveling snow to I don't even know what.
Shoveling snow.
I know, shoveling snow. I'm so glad we don't have to shovel snow in Florida.
No snow here, y'all.
So what is our topic today?
We're talking about the entertainment on the cruise ship. And we're talking about the free entertainment stuff. You don't have to actually do anything. You just sit there for free and be entertained.
Well, there's a lot of free ways to be entertained on a cruise ship. I'm not sure if they actually have staff paid for that, but...
And, I didn't even include the people watching on there. There's a lot of people watching you can do for free.
That's my favorite thing to do is people watch. I love to people watch on a cruise ship.
It's cheap entertainment.
It really is.
Yeah.
So Lowell Jones brings us our quote of the day. Here's our quote of the day.
You don't need magic to disappear. You just need a cruise ticket. From Cruising with Sheridan Brown. How about that?
How about that?
I'm ready to
you
disappear.
Don't need magic to disappear. You just need a cruise ticket.
That's the truth, the whole truth, and the truth is the truth. Nothing but the truth.
When you're on a cruise ship, you don't tell nobody that you're getting on a cruise ship. They got no clue where you've been.
And you can make sure that phone does not ring and get away from it all.
So I know that Lowell Jones likes to disappear on a cruise ship too, doesn't he?
Don't we all? Everybody's going to disappear at some point on a cruise ship.
Ain't that the truth? So we want to say good morning. Of course, the Lowell Jones and the Z Show is here.
Good morning, Z-Man.
So Z Show, he's not the only one, but everybody was saying I did a good job yesterday by myself. That was pretty stressful. I did not like doing that. And, I've been watching this other monitor over here. Our show still hasn't started on that monitor yet. It's still just commercial after commercial after commercial.
There's people still watching commercials.
Why?
Because usually there's a 2-minute warm-up.
No, that's why I didn't want. Come on. Seriously? No. There's a lot of live shows out there that do not have a 2-minute warm-up that is not a whole bunch of commercials.
How many of y'all are still watching commercials out there?
I don't know.
It's a Lazy Boy furniture commercial. Oh, look, now you get to watch us. We're halfway through the show and you're talking about furniture right there.
We're not halfway through the show. So good morning to the Gaylords and Cruising for One and Bam Manola and T&T's Adventures to Sea.
Bam Manola just got back from a cruise. They're having withdrawal today.
Oh, you think so?
I know it. They're still in withdrawal for this whole week.
And good morning to Eddie Lugo.
Good morning, Eddie.
Fearless Rambler and Cruising for One.
Fearless Rambler is going to be lurking today. He's
lurking.
And we said lurking is highly approved here.
Yes, we love our lurkers. And Cruising for One.
I really like the music channel on the Stateroom TV for entertainment.
Music channel, yeah.
And I didn't even include that on here, but that is so true. And you know what else is on that TV, though? Sometimes they have Scooby-Doo cartoons, and we like to sit there and watch them for like a couple hours.
He likes to watch Scooby-Doo cartoons. Let's get this straight.
Eat chocolate chip cookies and watch Scooby-Doo.
And good morning to Cruising is Fun Anytime.
It is fun anytime. Good morning.
And the Moonlight Adventures.
Good morning, Josh and Chastity.
And PSV Odyssey, Paul. He's working while listening. So I was scrolling through his YouTube TV guide today because we're thinking about doing an evening show because according to YouTube, it keeps telling me we need to have a live show at 7 p.m.
It tells us, it's been telling us that for months now.
Yes.
Months now. We're like, no, we do morning show.
Yes, and it keeps suggesting, because it suggests things for you. And it says you have a lot of your people are watching at 7 o'clock at night. So I scrolled through PSV Odyssey's YouTube channel to see what nights 7 o'clock would be best without, stepping on somebody that we really don't want to step on. And there's just no night. There's no night. There's always something going on at 7 o'clock, 7 days a week. So we're thinking about maybe Thursday nights.
Possibly Thursday
nights. So let us know what you think. Would you guys be here to watch us, or are you watching something else on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time? And good morning to the Moonlight Adventures.
Driving to work and listening.
And Cindy's with us. Good morning, Cindy. Hope James is doing well.
Yeah, they're getting ready for that cruise. They're fixing to go on in just a couple of days now.
I know, right?
Oh, Elaine's here. She says, good morning, everyone listening while getting ready. Hope you have a fabulous day.
Yes.
You get squeaky for that, Elaine.
And Eddie Lugo's reminding everyone to hit us the thumbs up.
Thank you for that, y'all.
And good morning to Sharon Rowland.
Hey, Sharon.
And CME Traveling, Kurt and Marsha. They come up directly after us at 8:30.
That's right. They're going to be following up there and getting y'all rolling for the rest of the morning.
There you go. Rolling. They're all talking about the weather. And Cruising for One likes to watch people too.
People watching is a great free entertainment on a cruise ship. And the weather is usually pretty good out there on the cruise ship, I found.
Yes. And Elisa's Adventures in Cruising.
Hey, Elisa, good morning to you. Happy Tuesday, she says.
Here's the Gaylords.
Sea Lake Journeys. The people in California thought the same thing till they got buried under feet of snow.
It's just crazy.
I know, right?
I've
heard that was going on out there.
I can't believe it. It's global warming, I thought, is what we're supposed to be having.
No, they've changed that to climate change now.
Oh, okay.
And now, back in the 70s when we were in school, they said the ice age was coming.
Oh, that's right. I do remember.
And then in the 80s, we had the big ozone hole scare, and we was all going to burn up from that. So,
and good morning to the beautiful Keisha.
Hey, Keisha, she's driving and listening.
And CME says they love the Scooby-Doo tunes.
Oh, you know.
So what else you got for entertainment?
Oh, all kinds of live music on the ship. When you walk on the ship, some people are actually complaining about the trio, the string trio, when you walk on those ships.
About the trio?
Yeah, I forget whose channel it was I saw it on, but they were complaining that they didn't think that there should be a string trio on a cruise ship when they're heading to the Caribbean.
What? Where do they think the string quartet should be? Okay, so that means we can't have jazz music either because we're going to the Caribbean. Caribbean is Caribbean music and reggae. So we can't have jazz. What about the booty bumping on the sail away?
Nope, can't have that. Nope. No string trios. No, it should be nothing, but I guess, but steel drums.
That would get a little obnoxious.
I like the steel drums.
I like the steel drums, but I like
all the music.
I do too.
I want to hear all of it.
And good morning to Howie Cruz.
Howie Cruz. Good morning, guys. The kids have a snow day today, so we're working from home and listening. Wow, a snow day.
Snow day.
I remember my cousins in New York telling me about that. And I didn't have any idea what they was talking about. And then, of course, I would tell them about Hurricane Day. And we had to stay home because of a hurricane. They didn't have any idea what I was talking about.
And so Bama Nola has put up hashtag SLJ. And I have trying to give our moderators a little bit of breathing room. So I have the Nightbot. And the only thing the Nightbot is doing is putting up the links for your channel. So here's an example of it for Bama Nola. So just trying to take a little bit of pressure off of my moderators. I don't want to work them to death. I want to keep them. And good morning to Carmelina for the win.
Carmelina, good morning to you. She's saying hello to everybody out there in the chat. There's Kathy Mills. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Kathy.
I think Kathy should get a squeaky today.
Okay.
How about that?
And here's CME Traveling.
We watch multiple evening YouTube shows on a few different devices. Hashtag supporter.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah, we've been known to do that.
It becomes almost like YouTube crack, You've got YouTube here, you got YouTube there, you got YouTube here. It's like, dude, seriously, the YouTube needs to chill just a little bit.
Yeah, and if we're sitting in here, we can have it going in 3 places at once. It gets a little hairy sometimes.
It does. It gets a little hairy sometimes. And the Z-Man says that he likes to people watch, and he also likes karaoke. Oh,
go watch that karaoke. That is a free live show for you. If the music isn't good enough for you, go watch the karaoke.
And the other thing that I wish that they would do, I've never seen it on a cruise ship, is like karaoke, but comedy.
A stand-up would be.
Stand-up.
That would be interesting. I wonder why nobody's done that yet.
I don't know.
Probably because people get too easily offended nowadays.
Maybe.
Somebody get up there and say a joke, and somebody get mad.
Yeah, that's very possible. I apologize. All the noise y'all are hearing is work is texting me. I'm not working till 9:00, so they can wait.
Z-Man says, I like. Oh, okay. We just
and here's Alicia's Adventures in Cruising.
Love all the different music and entertainers. Yes,
that's the whole point, right?
Yeah, if you stand there for an hour at this one, you're like, let's move on and see what's down the way, and you go down there, it's totally different music.
Yeah, what we like to do is we'll find certain bands we really like on the cruise ship. So we'll make sure we go hit this one at 7:00, and then this other one's going to play at 9. So we're going to run over there and listen to that one at 9, and then this one's going to be playing at 10:30. So we're going to run over there at 10:30.
That's what we do.
we
Cruise Control on the Sky Princess was awesome. We tried to make sure we hit them, and they played in different venues, so it was great. Or it's Cruising for One. You know what the issue is with this world? Everyone wants some magical solution to their problem, and everyone refuses to believe in magic. That's a quote from Lewis Carroll.
Yeah, that's a really good quote. And that's true. Everybody does want some, you know, we are, they said that Americans were becoming instant gratification when we had so many fast food restaurants, you know, and now it's like, what really is going to make you happy? Because it seems like nothing.
Yeah, there's only one solution for that, but people don't want to hear that either.
Yeah, and the Gaylords are talking about their schools are delayed because of the weather too. And good morning to the astute tourist.
Good morning to you, Jimmy.
And Carmelina Wynn is listening while at work because she gets to work remotely today too.
All right. Is it a snow day up there, Carmelina?
And good morning for On Deck with CB.
Hey, good morning to you.
And Fearless Rambler says he's going to try to go live on Monday night.
Monday night. What time though, Fearless? Let us know.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't want to miss it. You know, we have the alarms set on channels, but for some reason, either I don't hear them or they don't go off or they go off late.
I really think it's that we have too many alarms set for too many channels and it doesn't give them to us.
Something goes on because once in a while we get them and sometimes we don't. And I go back and check. I have it on for all. You know,
we do. We have it on for everybody.
You got the different categories. You can set it for just this or just that.
See, I don't know if it's because we are streaming the same YouTube channel on 2 phones, 2 computers, how many TVs? 3 TVs. Yeah. Maybe we're streaming on too many for Sea Lake Journeys. I don't know. Here's the astute tourist.
I love the music in the atrium.
I do too.
Oh, you know it. We do too. We sit there for hours. And people watch while we're listening. Cruising for One, I wish Princess has more string quartets.
Yeah. And you know what?
They used to, didn't they?
There were, I can't remember the ladies' names. Okay, so please forgive me for that. There are 3 young ladies, and they all play the violin. But they play rock and roll.
They played Led Zeppelin. They played Queen.
Yes.
They played all this great modern music that we love, and they did it really good.
Yes, it wasn't they did play some of the traditional classic for violinists, but
they would crank out some new stuff.
They rocked it on those violins and hit the astute tourist.
And then they played Charlie Daniels' Doe Went Down.
Oh, yes, that was good. That was really good, yes.
The astute tourist says the string duos and trios are usually great.
Yes, absolutely. I totally agree.
We love hearing
And Z-Man says, he thinks the same thing about the open mic.
Open mic, yes, that's what it is.
And good morning to Ocean Travels.
Good morning, everybody in the chat. How's everyone this beautiful Tuesday morning? Bruce, we're fantastic. I'm not smiling or opening my mouth a whole lot because I got these stitches pulled out of my gums yesterday, and I still feel like a hamster. Lisa says you guys haven't seen Comedy on the Ships.
Yes, we have. We've seen
usually
Comedy,
it's a small venue. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. We talking about open mic for passengers to do.
Yeah, for passengers.
But the comedy is great on a cruise ship because they usually run 2 shows. One of them is a rated G show where if your kids can come with you, and there are people who don't want to hear all that foul language. And then the later shows for people who have already had a couple of drinks and don't care.
Yep. And Sharon Rowland says the Tree Sisters, Robin, blonde hair. And the Fearless Rambler, he says he's tried to go at 8:30 on Monday, but he's still looking for the right kind of time to go.
Ours has been telling us the same time on any day for
I know it's been telling us for months and months that we need to be doing our live streams at 7:00 at night.
And we're like, no.
I don't know what to do about that.
We like doing morning stuff better. Bama says got an email from Carnival yesterday saying that they're bringing back the paper itinerary as other cruise lines to have the paper itinerary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the little paper newspaper. He's talking about the Carnival fun times.
Fun times.
Have brought back the paper. Thank goodness for that. And I don't know if the other cruise lines are bringing it back or not. I haven't heard yet. Anybody who's been on Royal Caribbean or Norwegian lately, let us know. Princess, we were able to get the paper last time we was on there in December.
And that's what Cruising for One says. Princess still has the paper. You just had to go pick them up from the coffee cafe. They didn't slide them under your door or put them in your mailbox.
But they were easy to go get. And we went and got them because we love them. Thank goodness Princess still did that. That's why we love Princess.
And Sharon Rowland's apologizing for the typo. It was 3 sisters. And
yes, it was 3 sisters.
Yes. And yes, the violinists, there were 3 sisters. Yes.
That's what she was asking, I think. Yeah.
And Elisa's Adventures in Cruising says, "Ooh, open mic might be a different kind of crowd going wild."
Yeah, it might look like a carnival after midnight.
It could be, yeah. You know, I think you could pull it off on some cruise lines, but some cruise lines where they're having a problem with people misbehaving, maybe not so much.
Yeah, I think they better leave it to the professionals now that I sit here and think about it.
And here's how we cruise.
Do your live streams when it makes the most sense for you. SEO and analytics are important, but don't let it change who you are or what you do.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's for sure. We have experimented, though, with trying to launch videos at the time and day they say do. And it seems to have slightly better success.
You know, even though I'm just going to say this because we're going to give a shout out to our members today.
Yes,
and we have a new member, by the way.
We do. We got to celebrate him.
Yes, I was waiting to see if he got in the chat, but he could just be busy. But our new member is the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla.
Gypsy and Vanilla.
So everyone appreciate.
Where's our handy thing?
We have. Oh, yay!
Welcome to the membership.
Welcome to the membership. Welcome to the membership. Welcome to the membership.
Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla.
And I promise you, we will bring back the high energy when Chet is feeling much better.
Yeah, I've got energy, but it hurts to use it.
It just hurts to use it. So we want to give a shout out to our members. And when we're doing something, we follow so many channels, but our members get top priority.
You betcha.
So our members, if you've got a premiere out, so when we're trying not to step on somebody's toes out there, we're going to be more concerned about stepping on a member's toes. They come first. Other people are important too, but our members, they do come first.
Yeah.
And let's see. So Sharon Rowland says,
Chet, how did the dentist appointment go yesterday? You ready to go back yet?
He's ready to
I got to go back on the
with.
10th, and I got to do it all again. I got to slice my gums back open and then cut the end of a tooth off, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and Cruising for One, the crowd goes wild. Yay! And good morning to Leonard Family Fun. Good morning, Tanisha. She brings us our day of the day.
Tanisha says, good morning. Lots of celebrations. So let's look at a few. Happy National Public Sleeping Day.
What, public sleeping day? We're going to go sleep in public.
I could do that.
Okay.
I've done it before. National Pancake Day. National Tooth Fairy Day.
Oh, look, that's for you. But you're not losing a tooth or anything. But how about that?
I know, not losing one, but that tooth fairy's hanging around my head just in case, ain't he? And National Chocolate Souffle Day.
Oh.
Goodbye, February.
Yes, today's the last day of February.
Is the last day, isn't it? Tomorrow will be March the 1st. How about that, y'all?
And good morning to Michael the Realist.
Michael the Realist, good morning.
And Sharon Rowland says it sounds like it's very painful. It is. He's very, but he says that it's not as much pain as losing your leg. So just so you know.
Yeah. It's far less pain than that.
Far less pain than getting run over by a car. How about that?
Definitely less pain than that.
So what else you got for entertainment over there?
Oh, how about those?
Let's hit the ice skating show.
Okay, yeah.
Because
Royal Caribbean's got that.
Right. Royal Caribbean's the only one that has that, right?
That's right.
And they also have the high dive show and the water show, where the lights are coming up and the water's shooting up and they're on those funky little bands.
Yes. So there are select ships on Royal Caribbean that have these things. The one we went on last February had the ice skating show, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, that was definitely, I love it when different cruise lines have different kinds of entertainment instead of so every cruise line has a Las Vegas style show. Okay, fine, whatever. But I like it when they have something that other people don't have.
Yeah, which was great about that Royal Caribbean ship, that ice skating show. And let me tell you what, it was really good. I was impressed.
I was impressed
These
too.
are not amateurs out there. These people have been Olympic champions and all kinds of stuff out there.
And Cruising for One says tomorrow he plans to book his first celebrity cruise, assuming the booking open, as they said.
Hey, Cruising for One, I got a suggestion for you. How about booking your first Norwegian cruise for next May?
There you go.
I can't even suggest a date to you. The 19th through the 26th.
2024.
Let me suggest a ship for you. The Breakaway out of Miami.
Why don't you suggest who can book it for him too?
Ocean to Ocean Travel. Get a hold of Bruce at Ocean to Ocean and let him book that for you today, Jeffrey.
Why don't you let him know who's going to be the host for that?
You know it's going to be Sea Lake Journeys and TNT's Adventures to Sea. And don't forget, Ocean's going to be there with us, and the cruise nuts, and there's some more people too. So come on, Jeffrey,
There you go.
come over to the Sea Lake Journey side.
And good morning to Judy and Dave.
Judy and Dave, good
so
morning
nice
to
to
you.
have you with us this morning. And TNT's Adventures Sea says, yes, they're looking forward to the ice skating show.
It was really good.
Yes. And they actually, they have times where you can go learn to ice skate, and the ice skating performers are the ones going to help teach you how to do it if you don't know how.
You get to learn ice skating from Olympic champion.
Yes,
because
some of those ice skaters are former Olympians or national competitions and that kind of thing.
Let me tell you what, I knew how to ice skate before this and roller skate, but if I had 2 legs, I'd have went over and acted like I didn't know nothing. Said, hey, can you teach me how to skate?
Mm-hmm.
I would have done it.
And Learn Family Fun says they enjoyed the ice skating on the Freedom of the Seas as well.
Yes.
And Cruising for One says, Chet, you took that bait hook, line, and sinker, buddy.
Oh, I know. You set me up good there, Jeffrey. I appreciate it, brother. You get a squeaky. Jeffrey, great person at Cruising for One. Please check out his channel. Get subscribed to him. Get to hang out with him. Read his blogs.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it's solo cruising, but there are tips that everybody can use for cruising.
Well, there's a lot of people in the chat wishing Chet well, and they understand where he's coming from with the pain and everything. We appreciate that.
And I've taken no pain medication either.
Yeah, because coming off of the leg thing, he's all about pain medication.
I don't like to take it.
He doesn't like it. And Leonard Family Fun says there's 27 in the chat, and there's only 16 thumbs up. Come on, people, get the thumbs up. And Bam Manola says Bruce is the guy to book your next cruise with. Absolutely.
Right on, Bam Manola.
Bam Manola, that is very true. And I love the way that everyone says hello and welcoming everyone in the chat as well. So what else do you have for some entertainment?
Well, that aquatic show you're talking about, that is on the Oasis class Royal Caribbean ships, which we have not been on yet, but we will go on one day, because I want to see that aquatic show. Yeah,
I do too. The Royal Caribbean ship we were on did not have the aquatic show, but what they did have was they did have the little light show out in the pool that night with the lights. You know, the water shot up and different to the music. It was to the music.
Some princess ships have that as well.
Yeah,
the Regal Princess had it when we was on that. That was pretty nice show to go watch.
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes you're going to see jugglers on the show or on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen jugglers on a ship? How hard can that be?
First of all, I think it's difficult to dance on a cruise ship. How many times have you been dancing out on the deck or whatever, and the ship moved a little bit, and you were like, "Whoa, let's go!" So that wasn't that graceful looking. And they get out there and they do all these performances, but a juggler and trying to catch that with the ship moving. And this juggler, he juggled a lot of stuff at the same time.
Yeah, right.
Not just 2 or 3 things. It was like 12 things he was juggling at the same time.
And Eddie's got a video of another person that's on a cruise ship sometimes, a magician.
Yes.
Magician, we saw a magician on the last cruise we was on. That was fantastic.
And the Astute Cruiser says they've not booked a Royal Caribbean ship yet, but they're thinking about it as well. And they just have a different kind of. I love it that they have a different type of entertainment.
Yeah, that's why we want to do all the cruise lines. Next year we'll be doing MSC and Norwegian, and probably the following year we'll look at a Royal Caribbean Oasis class ship, possibly, and something else, something different, maybe a celebrity.
And coming from our medical staff in the chat, this is for you.
Take it easy, Chet. Keeping stressors like anxiousness help the pain some if you're opting out of no pain meds.
Yes. We are very well. When he lost his leg, between the cancer and losing his legs and all this, we know that there are a lot of things that you can do for your own body to soothe the pain, unless of course it's excruciating. Leg, he had to have some pain meds for that. But
until I got home, I quit taking that stuff when I got home.
He tried his best to get off of them as quickly as possible.
Yep.
His biggest thing about it is he doesn't like his head being fuzzy. He wants to be able to think straight.
You cannot think straight on that. Anybody that tells me they can is lying.
So the Gaylords wants to know, but can he juggle a checkbook? Let me tell you what.
No. Oh, John, let me tell you. That's a whole nother episode right there.
There you go.
So, you know what? So we got the acrobats. Have you ever seen acrobats on the cruise ship? We have. And I'm talking about the ones that hang down from the rope there. Not a rope, but the silky looking thing.
The silky looking thing.
Also the ones that come out on the rings and swing around them. And then the people that are handstanding on top of somebody else's head. How do they do that on a moving ship? How?
Yeah, it's amazing some of the talent that people have. The ribbon that Chet's talking about, they drop that ribbon down and they've twisted their body all up in that ribbon, and then they've come down and they've swung around and everything. And the acrobats, it is amazing the talent that is out there.
This is the kind of stuff you can see on a cruise ship that doesn't cost you any extra money. All this is included. You can see magicians, acrobats, ice skating,
and I remember
jugglers, musicians for no extra cost.
I remember back in the day, in the dining room, the magician would come around and do table tricks. And I've heard on some cruise ships they're bringing that back.
Yes, that's right. I can't wait, because Carnival used to really have good ones coming around. Of course, we did talk briefly about the Broadway style shows, but some cruise lines like Princess and Carnival have decided to go away from Broadway and have their own, they call playlist productions. And like Carnival has the rock opera, where they bring an opera singer in and they sing these rock and roll classic songs.
Oh, I know, right?
Put an opera singer to part of it along with the dancers. And I was blown away by it. I was like, what am I looking at? It was a sensation overload.
And good morning to Shanster's Travels.
You're saying good morning, everybody. Good morning, Shanster.
And the Z Show says, when the ship is moving a lot and people are trying to balance themselves, look like they've been drinking a lot. We've actually walked down the hallway going, whoa, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
So, and think about now there are sometimes the show is canceled because it's too dangerous for them to perform because the ship is moving.
Yeah, we have had shows canceled, but I remember one time they canceled a show like that, and the dancers and performers said, "Oh no, you're not canceling our show. You can tell us we can't dance in the main theater." But they came out to the atrium.
They did,
and did a mini show right there in the atrium floor.
Yes.
On their own doing.
And it was mainly because of on the stage, lowering them down on the lifts and all that kind of thing, and the moving sets and all that. And we were so impressed that they came out to the atrium and they did a floor show that was, dancing without all of the moving parts of a stage. It was fantastic. You looked all the way up in 3 stories high. As many people could crowd in that area on the stairways and everything to watch that performance.
Probably my favorite performance I've ever seen.
Except for when all of the instruments got together.
Oh my God. The last Princess Cruise we were at, what a live show that was. Tell me about that.
Yes. So that was a Princess Cruise ship. And what they did was every instrument, every individual band, every the DJ, the orchestra, the 3-string band, the jazz, whoever they were, every single entertainer, including the dancers, got together in the atrium and they played together as one unit.
It was awesome.
It was fabulous. And they did a little bit of style from each of the group, like the DJ, he was up there doing his DJ thing.
The steel drummer had his thing going on.
Yeah, the steel drum had, and everybody was playing along with them in their style. And then when it was just fabulous.
Never seen nothing like it.
No, and the dancers were there and they just had little ribbons and stuff, and they weren't doing a real performance, but they were behind all of the entertainers with their little ribbons, and it was great.
And the singers took turns singing.
Yes.
All the different ones they had on the ship. Oh,
never seen that before or since.
That was just blew us away.
And Bam Manola says the Mardi Gras has a musician. He was so good, he put me to sleep. And everybody's talking again about
awesome,
medications and feeling well and ways to overcome all that. We appreciate all that. We do go back when the show is over. Chet sits here and leaves StreamYard up, and he makes sure that he reads everything that was there. So we may not be recognizing in the show, but we do see it. And Chet looks like he just got a twang of pain.
It went up my left eye and around the side of my head.
And TNC says he thinks Chet needs some port wine.
Yeah, I used to be able to do some of that acrobatic stuff when I was younger.
Oh, and here's the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. So we'll do it again.
Oh, we got to do it again. This is just for you, Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla. Make sure Gypsy's in here listening too.
That's
right.
Or you
can watch the replay.
Welcome to the membership.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the membership. Welcome to the membership. Welcome to the membership.
And congratulations on getting those numbers that you've been looking for, my friend.
So their channel is in review for monetization. It's been a long time coming. And just so you know, Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla, it may take up to a week. So you'll be crazy keeping checking your email. But congratulations.
So everybody
Well
check out
deserved.
Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla when you get a chance. If you wanted to taste stuff, but you really don't want to taste it, head over to Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla. I guarantee you that Jeff has already tasted it.
And Keisha says that she loves the music on the ships as
me
well.
too. They are just fantastic talent.
Let's see what we got down here.
Oh, and Tom and Terry from TNT's Adventures to Sea, they're going on, I forget which ship it is, but their niece is on there.
Yes, she's a
singer on the ship.
A singer on the ship. Yep. Well, I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Everyone's saying congratulations. We appreciate each and every one of you. And until tomorrow morning, we'll see you around the channel.
See you around the channel.